Sitting here talking about it, I have goosebumps.
The Delone Catholic community is full of tradition. We celebrate our past because it strengthens our future.
I see her as a leader.
He cared about people.
Refinement, dignity, generosity.
She gave everything she could while she was here.
She was a doer of the word.
We are proud to honor them today and forever.
Join us for stories and celebration as we welcome the newest class of Hall of Honor inductees.
I love Delone Catholic. I loved everything I did here.
Every time I think about high school, it's Delone.
This school is instrumental in everything I ever thought of.
It's part of the tradition and the community that has always been here at Delone Catholic.
The tradition continues. Get your tickets today.
I like how welcoming everyone is and how genuine the people are here.
I could not recommend Delone Catholic more to anyone who is considering transferring schools, coming to a new school, maybe you're just getting out of middle school, can't decide where to go to high school. Delone Catholic is the place to choose.
Dear Mom and Dad, I wanted to take a moment to genuinely thank you for the incredible gift of a Delone Catholic education. The support and sacrifices you make mean a lot to me.
Thank you for believing in my potential enough to invest in this school. I know you didn't have this same opportunity, and that truly inspires me to do my best every day.
It goes beyond just academics for me. Being able to explore and deepen my faith in this environment is incredibly important. The lessons here build more than just test scores. They instill real-world values.
My teachers are so kind and caring. Their dedication is incredible. I truly feel their mentorship is preparing me for college and beyond.
My coaches teach me about leadership and discipline, which makes me a stronger person, both on the court, on the stage, and in the classroom.
This education emphasizes leading a life rooted in moral integrity and faith. Those principles guide me through challenges and help me figure out the right path for my future.
The friendships I've developed here are invaluable. At another school, I might have not met such incredible people who consistently encourage me to do better.
Having friends who share similar values creates a strong sense of belonging for me. It's comforting to know I am part of this journey with others, and we help each other grow.
I am honestly so thankful for this opportunity. Your sacrifice has given me more than just a school. It has made me a part of a community that truly understands the importance of faith and deep connection.
Thank you, parents, for believing in me and supporting my path. I promise to use everything you've given me to build a positive and bright future.
I appreciate you both so much. Knowing you will always be there in my corner makes all the difference as I move forward towards my new endeavors. Love,
Jackie.
Colin.
I had to do something when my headaches were making my entire life a headache. My PCP was so good about it. We talked about my routines, like all the coffee I'm drinking and all the sleeping I'm not doing. We ruled some things out, and I made some changes. So far, fewer headaches. So good. My PCP specializes in me.
Find a PCP near you and connect to a network of nationally recognized care at upmc.com/PCP.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Shepherd Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School for tonight's District 3 4A girls semifinal between Northern Lebanon Lady Vikings and the Squirettes at Delone Catholic. I'm Tony Weaver. Mike Knoll's going to be calling the game with me tonight. Bill Smith's on camera. Luke, our intern's running the whole show. Danny set up. Big week for basketball here at Delone Catholic. We have tonight's game, a semifinal game. Wednesday night, the boys are going to be playing at Gettysburg High School against York Catholic at 7:30 up there. And actually, the game's at 7:30 because York Catholic girls play for the AA championship right before that at 5:30. We are right now in negotiations to do that game for DCBN. You're going to have to watch our website to see what's going to happen. Thursday, if the girls lose here tonight, they'll be right back here Thursday to play for 3rd and 4th place, and DCBM will definitely have that game. However, if the girls win tonight, they will play at an undisclosed location. against either Susquehanna Township or Lancaster Catholic. They're playing the other 4A game tonight over at Lancaster Catholic. So keep an eye on the social media, and we'll let you know what's going to happen for the rest of the week here. For right now, we're planning on doing Wednesday night and Thursday night, but things can happen. We may not have the hookup we need. We got plenty of help. I think we got Eric coming along to help us here. So we should be okay to do the games if we can get the hookups and the permission that we need from the schools that they're going to play at. Well, tonight, Mike, we played Northern Lebanon, the Vikings, and they come in at 17-6 and 5-5 in their league, Lancaster Lebanon Division III, and they're going to pose a little threat here tonight to Delone.
Yeah, this team has been coming on in recent years in district play. They've been playoffs in 2023 and 2024, and last year they entered the tournament and beat Berks Catholics in the quarterfinals, and then lost to Wyomissing, and then met up with us in the third place game, to which we lost to them 47-32. And in addition to that, for last year, we had a regular season tilt where we lost 32-30. And so they have a pretty rich history going on right now. And there's Tony, three girls from last year's team that are going to be here tonight. So this is going to be a pretty competitive game.
Yeah, Coach Balastelli, he has 3 girls back from last year. Shersa Phillips, Haley Cherokee, and Casey Weimner. Now, Weimner leads, she's number 24. She leads the team in scoring with 12.6 a game. However, the last 7 games, she's been putting up 17 a game. And that might have been because Haley Cherokee has missed a few of those games, and she had to take over the scoring. They only average 41 points some a game. Their defense comes in around 34 a game. And Delone, subsequently, they score like 50 a game, and they hold people under 30 a game. So I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm expecting a low-scoring game here tonight.
Yeah, and I thought so, too. I looked over their whole schedule from this past season, and they have 1 or 2 spots where they scored 60 points, but they were pretty the team was the team that were playing were probably overmatched. But they show some real bright spots in some in 5A and 6A games. In fact, they managed to beat Mannheim Central, which is a 6A team. They beat them 32-21. So that's an indication of they have quite a defense. They hold Mannheim Central to 21 points. You're doing something. Yeah, and Delone, they beat a 6A scoring Red Line, the number 1 seed out of 6A, 45-30. So they had a great defensive night that night. And I think talking to Coach Eckenroth before the game. By the way, hello to his sister Marianne out there in Altoona. They're going to have to play very good defense tonight because he said Northern Lebanon can really play defense. There's not a lot of height on the Northern Lebanon team. Reese Meckley's going to probably be the biggest girl out there tonight. And so it's going to come down to who makes the shots. As me and George always said, them layups that they miss, you can't miss them tonight. And you got to shoot 70-80% from the foul line. And again, as we've said all season, we've got to have that other scorer. Yeah. Somebody has to step up. Well, he's hoping, Coach Eckenroth's hoping that Grace McCleary can give him a little bit better effort tonight. Not that she didn't give a great effort the other night. It's just that she got in foul trouble and she was on the pines for most of the game. Well, we have 2 other girls that can put the ball in the basket, Amelia Joyce and Zoe Gregg. But that's going to depend on whether they double team Meckley or not. And we can find them open under the basket. Well, that's just what we said, all year long. We watched the opening tip-off, and we got to see what kind of defense the other team is going to go on Reese. Reese is averaging 21 points a game. Now, Zoe Gregg and Amelia Joyce, they're right up around 8 a game. And that pretty much mirrors what goes on in the Northern Lebanon, where the girl for Casey Weimner has
12.6. Haley Cherokee is 9.5, and Shersa Phillips is 8.4, and then after that it drops off like the 2 point, So they're the three scorers you're going to see, and they're all seniors here for Northern Lebanon. And like we said here in the opening, they played twice last year. Northern Lebanon is becoming almost a rival of Delone now. 4 years in a row, we're going to play them again in football next year. I just was told by the AD here before the game, and this will be the third game in 2 years against their girls basketball team. So they had to come a ways from Fredericksburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they had quite a travel.
About 2 hours and 2 hours and change, the coach said when he got here, when I talked to him before the game, and he gave me their starters. And they're going to be, hopefully, it looks like we'll be able to see their numbers tonight anyway.
Well,
they got their warm-ups on right now.
Warm-ups.
But let's hope we have a little bit more better luck than we had for Cannondale the other night. By the way, the starters now. Let's go over the starters for Northern Lebanon. Shersa Phillips, number 2, will start. Mackenzie Miller, number 12. Haley Cherokee, number 14. Celine Martino, number 20. And Casey Weimner, number 24, will be the starters there for. And the tallest one is Phillips. She's 5'8". For the Squirettes, it's pretty same thing that we had most of the games this year. Grace McCleary, number 3. Jocelyn Robinson, number 5. Reese Meckley, number 10. Amelia Joyce, number 11. And Zoe Gregg, number 20, will be the starters for the Squirettes. Here in the semifinal game, which is the second year in a row, Coach Eckenrode's got these girls to the semifinals. And just like last year, they got Northern Lebanon standing in their way if they want to go to the finals. Either way, they're going to play here. They're going to play Thursday night, either the third place game right here at the Shep Gym or wherever they put the championship game. Little surprised that the boys are playing Wednesday at Gettysburg, but I guess that had to do with York Catholic being there already for their girls' game. They just decided to put the boys there.
Yeah, I think that's why it was such a delay in setting that site. I believe they wanted to set up a doubleheader somewhere, and they had to wait for everything to play out.
And we thought, today, we didn't know we were going to do the game today until about noon when everybody decided the roads were okay for the team from Fredericksburg to get down here and for, everybody get here safely. And then, of course, if our people could set up the equipment here and get everything ready for the start of this game. Well, we got 11 minutes before the tip-off. We're going to send it over to Eric Lawrence here for the announcements at about a minute.
I guess we have to give credit to some of the municipalities around here for doing such a great job on the roads today. I mean, they were dry when I came.
It was a great job. My wife and I went out riding. We went away today, and she's from Maryland, and she always gets on me about how good the Maryland roads are. And today she even had to admit that Pennsylvania roads rivaled the ones from Maryland today. A great job by the people out there, the hardworking people. I worked in municipal government for a long while with the guys that do that, and it's no easy chore. You're always going to get people that don't like what you do, pound snow in front of their driveways and stuff, and they did a great job today. So kudos to them for getting us here tonight.
Well, I see the referees, Tony, and I believe that's a mid-pen patch on that guy's jersey there.
We got a mid-pen crew, and Coach Eckenrode knows them all. He knew the 3 refs that are doing the game tonight. I didn't get their names, but they're mid-pen. I want to say hello to Marty Clunk down there in Virginia. He's probably watching. Jim Conrad, who George always says hi to. Might as well just say hi to George. I mean, he's out in the Western Caribbean cruising somewhere.
George, wherever you are.
It's better weather than here. So hopefully we can get a win for you tonight. And if you're still on your cruise, you can listen Wednesday and Thursday. Right now, we're planning to do that, and but a lot of things have to get lined up before they allow us in the gyms to do them games. So, like we said, Northern Lebanon comes in at 17-6, 5-5 in their conference Division III. But that Division III, the LL, pretty tough with Annville, Cleona, Lancaster Catholic in there. There were no really easy games for this Viking team, Lady Viking team. Going over some of the stats for Delone, Coach Eckenrode gave me the stats before the game. We got Reese Meckley at 20.6 a game. Now, recent games, Zoe Gregg has hit a little bit of a scoring slump. She's down to 5.7, and Amelia Joyce is up to 8.6. And actually, Grace McCleary is at 6.6, so she becomes the third leading scorer in the team. And if they can all hit their average tonight, I think Delone might have a shot here.
I was curious. I hadn't seen that sheet. I was curious about who our rebounders are.
Well, the rebounders on there, if you want to take a gander at, my guess is Reese is probably right at the top of that too. But they did a nice job the other night against Cannondale when they beat them 47-29, and the score was 47-29. But the game didn't really feel like an 18-point game to me. I know you were on camera, but you really couldn't take a deep breath till about 4 minutes left in the game that Delone was going to handle that. Cannondale.
Yeah, you're right. Reese Meckley is our leading rebounder. But Amelia Joyce is not far behind.
Now, Delone started out in a big press the other night against Cannondale and then went back into man-to-man and then actually ended up in a 2-3 zone. So we'll have to see what Coach comes out tonight. My guess is man-to-man.
I think he's going to come out and feel his way around, play man-to-man, and then.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to press right off the bat because
I don't see that happening.
What happened the other night? The press worked, but when Grace McCleary got in foul trouble, it sort of shortened the bench a little bit. Katie McMaster had to come in a little earlier than what she was used to. Isabel Vitale came in then also and gave some good minutes. And that's what's going to have to be tonight. He's going to have to stay out of foul trouble. And that's why, the mid-pen refs that are doing the game here tonight, it's going to come down to how they call the game, too, because 24, Weimner and Cherokee, they like to go to the basket. They like to take the ball and drive to the hoop. And the most three-point shots for Northern Lebanon come from Weimner, and she only has 16. But Coach says Coach Eckenrode told me don't let that stop you, because last year in the game that they lost 47-32, she hit the first three she took from three-point land. So, you got to get a hand in her face, or she's going to shoot it from the outside too. So we got 6 minutes left before we start this 4A semifinals. And who at the start of the year would have thought Coach Eckenrode could have got this team to the 4A semifinals? Not that he wouldn't have the wins, but this is still 4A for a team that's no more people than a 2A school.
I think we're the smallest 2A team in the.
Yeah, and we're playing 4A.
Yeah.
And now next year we go down, unless he goes on some miraculous run and gets competition points, and he'd have to stay up. But like we said all year when George was here, and having Robinson back has just made this team that much stronger. Not that she scores a lot. Jocelyn don't score a lot. Coach Eckenrode would wish she would shoot more, but her defense is just amazing, and her handling the ball out front.
You can't fault her for her defensive efforts, but I would like to see her. I don't care if she scores. I'd like to see her shoot.
Yeah.
I don't want to see people just passing her up and say, well, she's not going to shoot.
And that's what teams do.
Yeah.
And in the playoff, in the county game against Susquehanna, she hit a huge three.
Yeah.
And then hit one of her foul shots and gave Delone the 6-point cushion that it needed to win by 2 points in that game. But her defense is just amazing, and we'll have to see who Coach puts on Weimer and Phillips and Cherokee tonight. My guess is she's going to be guarding one of them. I believe Cherokee, number 14, is the point guard from some of the films that I saw getting ready for this broadcast tonight. So the refs are going to go over and grab the captains here at 5 minutes and get the teams ready.
Yeah, they all
to start
look about
game.
the same height, don't they?
Yeah, Reese Meckley is the only one that sticks out here. She's about 2-3 inches taller than most of the girls on the court. But that would be the only height advantage that I can see. The girls from Delone are about the same size. And like I said, this is the third game between these two teams in 2 years, so they know each other pretty well.
That's why I think he'll come out and play man-to-man defense and see how that works out before he decides to put pressure on them.
Yeah, he's going to. What he don't want is Weimer to nail 3 threes right at the start of this game like last year. And the game sort of got away from him after that. And they ended up finishing 4th, I think, last year in the districts. And they want to do a little better this year. And like I said, tomorrow, Wednesday night, Delone boys will play York Catholic at 7:30. Not 7 o'clock, it's 7:30. There's a doubleheader up at Gettysburg High School as the York Catholic girls will play for the AA Girls Championship. And then the boys will play right after them.
And I don't say what you will about York Catholic, but it's tough to beat the same team 3 times in the same year.
Yeah, none of them games, I mean, the game here was 62-50. The game down there was 62-60. So, yeah, it's tough. They know each other. And that's just it. It's such a rival. And there's so many good athletes on the York Catholic boys team. And we know what Delone boys can do when they make their shots. And like the other night, they got a 25-point lead and they gave it back.
Let's not talk about that.
We're down 6 and still came back and won by 6.
Well, they kept their heads. Yes, they got rattled. They turned the ball over in the second quarter and gave up that lead, but they kept their heads in the game.
Yeah, kudos to Coach Staub for that. He did a great job coaching the team. You know, we don't talk about Brandon as much, but he did a great job with that team, keeping his cool. Knew he would come back, and once they had the big men in foul trouble, he gave the ball to Rebert, and Rebert went downtown, got 6 points in a row to get back in control of the game a little bit. So great job by Coach Staub coaching that team. We're down 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here before we start this game. Hello to everybody watching. You know you got our Marty says we're sounding good. That's good. Anybody else? I don't know if my sisters are listening or not. If they are, they can text in. Mike Knoll on the call tonight with me.
I'll try to fill George's shoes.
Nobody can fill those shoes.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty big.
George does a great job. He's more prepared than I. He puts in a heck of a lot of time. People don't understand that we just don't come on here and talk. We try to be ready for the teams that we have. There goes Coach Jerry's team off the court. And again, if she wasn't listening, hello to Marianne, his sister up in Altoona. She always listens. I don't know if Joe Clunk up in New Jersey's listening or not.
Well, looks like we're getting ready for team introductions.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like we can see the numbers. They're blue. They're gold numbers on blue uniforms.
Yeah.
So we ought to be okay there for.
No, white on blue.
Yeah.
Yep, I can see them very well.
Squires are in their all white, black numbers, gold trim. Blue and gold for the Vikings, the Lady Vikings of Northern Lebanon. And there's the buzzer. And Luke, you can send it over there now, and we'll go over to Eric Lawrence.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Varsity SONNY SHEPPARD Junior Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Delone Catholic High School for the 2026 PIAA District 3 Wellspan Basketball Championships. Tonight's Class 4A girls semifinal game features the Northern Lebanon Vikings and the Delone Catholic Squirettes. The winner will advance to Thursday's championship game, while the losing team will play in the third place game. This means tonight's starting lineups first for the visiting Northern Lebanon Vikings. The Vikings are the 4th seed in the Anchor Night contest, number 17. The officials for tonight's game are Willie Harris, Gary Dwyer, and Brett Kinney. At this time, we ask you to please rise and gentlemen remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And we're back here, getting ready to start the game. And Mike, got a little bit better crowd than I thought would be here, considering the weather and stuff, and then people coming the whole way from up there in Fredericksburg. But
well, I see a lot of blue over there.
Yeah, they got a nice crowd, and Delone has their students down here to our left. And we're getting ready to tip this off. Going to be Reese Meckley jumping for Delone. My guess is that Phillips will jump up there for Northern Lebanon. And that's who it's going to be, Phillips against Meckley here jumping. Looks like they're playing a defensive tap. All the shirt tails have to be in.
Phillips in the circle there. Yeah.
Yeah, Phillips. That's Phillips against Meckley right off the bat here. Eric has to read off what has to be read before district games. And we're ready to go.
Act.
And here we go. Ball's up, tipped back. Greg gives it to Robinson, and we're ready to go. Man-to-man by Meckley has it. Stops. Ooh, pass out of bounds. Going to stay. She had Robinson breaking to the basket. Ball was knocked away by Northern Lebanon. Robinson will trigger it in here for Delone. Into Meckley, kicked by number 14, Cherokee. Going to stay with Delone. Ball to Meckley. Meckley with a three. Got it. Right off the bat. Reese Meckley nails a three.
Coming off the screen on the inbounds pass.
Cherokee brings it up the court. She's the point guard. A lot of cutting, a lot of screening. Martino has it. Nice drive to the basket by number 24, Weimer. And that's pretty much what Coach Eckenrode said they were going to do. Cut and go to the basket. Robinson to Grace. Back to Reese. Drives to the basket, gets it to Grace McCleary. She gives it back up to Robinson. Back to Reese Meckley. Meckley drives, spins. McCleary's going to take a three from downtown. She got it.
Got it. Great skip pass across the court to McCleary.
Yeah, another assist for Meckley. Shiraki brings it up. Back to Shiraki. Puts it on the floor. Weimer has it. Goes to the hole. She's cut off by Robinson. Shiraki's going to take a three. She had it.
Shiraki.
6-5.
Zoe Gregg went and double teamed on that and then they didn't get back in time for the defense on Shiraki.
Reese Meckley has it in the corner. Back out to Grace McKinney. Amelia Joyce drives, lays it up. Not there. Knocked out of bounds. Is going to stay with Delone. 6-5 with 5:55 left here. Ref admonishing somebody down there. Ball comes out to McCleary. Back to Reese. Reese with a 12-footer. Not there. Robinson with a great rebound. Gets it across to Meckley. Meckley puts it on the floor. Spin dribbles. Lays it up. Got it. Great move by Meckley. Little 5-foot finger roll. Shiraki brings it up the court for Northern Lebanon. Boy, they do cut.
They're very active, aren't they?
Miller has it out front. Tries to get it in through, but it's a kick by Delone.
I don't see anybody standing around. I
No.
see everybody moving, cutting.
Good spacing. Miller's going to trigger it into Shiraki. Inside, back out to Shiraki. She thought about a three. Now she takes a little 5-footer. Not there. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Meckley. It was off Meckley's hands. It's going to stay with Northern Lebanon. Ball into Shiraki. Thinks about it. Gets it over to Miller. Shiraki has it again. Dribbles on a 5 count. There was a 5 count going there. Back to Weimer. Weimer puts it on the floor. Has it taken away by Robinson. Jump ball. It's going to stay with Northern Lebanon.
Good tie up by Robinson, though.
And here we go. We got a first sub here.
That is 51. 21.
Ballesteri comes in. Is it? No, it is 51.
Riley Hopkins.
Riley Hopkins comes in for Martino. Weimer has it out front. Pass to Phillips. Phillips, wild shot, not there. Reese Meckley on the rebound. Spin dribbles, gets away from, takes it the whole way to the hole, lays it up with her right hand, and she got it. What a move by Reese Meckley. Switched hands in the air.
I don't think she ever saw the hoop on that. She was looking straight up in the.
Shiraki brings it up the court. Hopkins has it. Back out to Weimer. Weimer finally takes a dribble. Gets it across to Shiraki. She thought about a three. Gets it back into Phillips. Shiraki puts it on the floor. Nothing there right now. Back to Phillips. And there's a walk. Number 24, Weimner got it, tried to make a move to the hoop, picked up her pivot foot.
Got to get that ball on the floor before you move that foot.
Meckley's going to come out here out front for right now. She's guarded by number 12, Mackenzie Miller. Ball goes to Zoe Gregg. Saved. I don't know how they saved it, but Meckley got it back.
That was a lucky save there.
Ball taken away and good defense by number 12, Miller. Weimer brings it up. She's looking to drive. Not there. Get it into Phillips. Phillips spins, turns, lays it up. No good.
Good defense by Amelia Joyce there, Tony.
Was good defense. And here comes Reese Meckley. Takes it. Takes a 5-footer. Not there. Bounces it off the rim. Rebounded by Shiraki. She brings it up court for the Lady Vikings. Crosses the timeline. setting their cuts up there in a 1-4. Hopkins thought about it. Inside, the ball's off, out of bounds off off Phillips. So Greg's going to take a little bit of a rest, and in comes number 21, Katie McMaster, another freshman. Coach calls out Wildcat, whatever that means.
That's the Wildcat play.
Meckley puts it on the floor. Oh, nice pass. Can't control it. Ball's out of bounds off the Vikings.
Joyce got herself open under the basket, couldn't handle the pass.
Luckily it hit and let's see who's coming in now. 20 coming back in, and number 12 is going to, Mackenzie Miller is going to come out. Martino comes back in for the Lady Vikings. Robinson to trigger it in. Meckley has it. A long three, not there. Rebounded by Weimer. She brings it up the court. She's looking to go end to end, but she's cut off nicely by Robinson. They're going to call a foul on Robinson. Jocelyn's first, team's first.
Game's first.
.209 left here in the first quarter. Shiraki has it out front. Inside to Phillips. She puts up a 10-footer, not there. Rebounded on the ground. Up.
Yep.
Nice try by number 20.
On the line.
Was that 24? Was that Weimer that tried to save it? She stepped on the line, goes over to Delone with 1:54 left. Delone with a 10-5 lead. We have a drought here in scoring for the last about 4 minutes. Meckley has it. McCleary puts it on the floor, drives. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Delone.
Could have called a walk, I thought.
Joyce is going to take a rest, and back in the game comes Zoe Gregg. Back out front to Gregg. Over to Reese Meckley. Meckley puts it on the floor, drives. Robinson. Cross court to McCleary. She drives, puts it on the floor. Gets it to Robinson. Katie McMaster. Gregg. Reese Meckley puts it on the floor. Nice pass into McCleary. Drives, lays it up. She's fouled on the way to the hoop. Looks like it's going to be on Shiraki, number 14. Her first, team's first. And that's going to send McCleary to the line 4-2. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. McCleary's first shot is good. She'll get one more. Isabella Batali into the game now, and going to take Reese out with 1:15. McCleary's second shot. She got them both. Just getting Reese a little bit of a break here. That don't happen a lot. Shiraki brings it up. Weimer has it. Phillips has it now, and there's going to be a foul on Batali. Her first.
A little too much reaching.
Team's second. 1:01 left. New point guard. That's still Shiraki. I'm sorry. Weimer has it out front. Weimer goes to the hole. Blocked nicely by Robinson, and she gets it before it goes out of bounds. McCleary takes it to the hole. Stopped. Oh, that's a long three. 51 recovers and gets the rebound. Hopkins. Hopkins brings it up the court. Gets it to Shiraki. Puts it on the ground, drives to the hole. Lays it up. Not there. Oh, they're going to call a walk. And I guess it was. Robinson got it and rolled over. Ball's going to stay with Northern Lebanon. Robinson's okay, she says.
Yeah, she went down pretty hard.
Weimer has it. She walked there.
There's a walk.
Weimer walked. Shiraki gave it to Weimer at the top of the key, and there was a walk, so with 20 seconds left. And he's going to keep Reese on the bench here just to give her a little bit of time. 12-5 Delone right now. McCleary has it. McMaster to McCleary. Drives, puts it on the floor. Nice move, lays it up, but it's not there. Ball's pulled away by Phillips. Shiraki in a long pass, not there, and the game's going to end here in the first quarter at 12-5 for Delone. Grace McCleary has 5, and Reese Meckley has 7, and that's it for 12.
Yeah, for Northern Lebanon, they had 5 total points. Shiraki with a 3-pointer and Weimer 2 for a total of 5. I think it's pretty much what we thought it was going to be. We've got man-to-man defenses on both ends and kind of a low-scoring affair right now.
Yeah, the big thing for me is Reese Meckley got a minute and 20 seconds rest there, and that we didn't see her leave the game in the first half too many times that we did. This is the 7th game we did.
Not very often.
So now, give her a little rest there, and the girls responded well by not losing any of the 7-point lead. The ball's going to go to the Vikings, the Lady Vikings here to start the second quarter. Nobody really in foul trouble. Jocelyn with 1, Isabel with 1, and I think Shiraki has 1, and that's it.
I only have one player, Shirosky, with 1 foul. So.
Yeah. Meckley back in the game as we got the starters back in for the Squirettes. We'll try to give you the score from the Susquehanna Township Lancaster Catholic game if we get it. 51 staying in the game here, Hopkins.
Fouls are reset. Players are on the court.
Here we go. Shiraki out front. Second quarter. Inside, the ball tried to go to Hopkins, not there.
That was a little high.
Well, they got Hopkins at 5'6", and that was for a 5'10" player. And they're gonna. This is interesting here. We're going to go with Grace McCleary bringing the ball up the court. Puts it on the floor, drives to the hoop, pulls it back, drives, calls to Meckley. She thought about a 3, now takes a right hand. Oh, great shot again.
Kind of a running jump.
Changed hands and went with the right hand.
Yeah.
Shirosky brings it up. That's 9 points for Meckley. Weimer has it way to the hole. Puts it on the ground, lays it up, not there. Meckley on the rebound. Gets it to Robinson, and Robinson's going to bring it up the court. Pressure looked like they're number 20 here, and Martino is going to ramp up the pressure a little bit. Ball to Gregg, to Reese Meckley. Meckley has it taken away, but McCleary gets it back. Meckley has it. Puts it on the floor, over to Zoe Gregg. Amelia Joyce has it. Puts it on the floor, nice move, lays it up, not there. She gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. She's going to shoot 2.
That was a very nice move. She took a step towards the basket and then stepped back, and the defense went with it, and then she went right around baseline.
That was number 2, Shasta Phillips, her first, team's first. 2 shots for Gregg. First one's good. I'm sorry, that was not Gregg. That was Joyce. Amelia Joyce gets that one. 15-5. Number 12 comes back in the game, Miller, and Hopkins goes out for the Lady Vikings. Joyce's second shot. She got them both. 16-5. Delone's going to put a little bit of a press on now. Shirosky breaks it. Gets it up court to Phillips. Phillips back to Shirosky, and Delone's back in their man-to-man. Miller has it. Miller gets it to Phillips. Phillips puts it on the ground, lays it up. Not there. She gets her own rebound and lays it. No, she missed that one. McCleary gets the rebound, and she's hustling down the court looking for somebody to come after her. Gets the ball to Joyce. Joyce with a pop shot, not there. Hurried that shot a little. Shiraki brings it up the court. Vikings are down 11. Under 6 minutes now before half. Shot not there. Rebounded nicely. Oh, taken away by Robinson. And then a foul, I think, on number 20, Martino. Let's see if they call it.
Martino.
Number 11, Zerman, comes into the game. And let's see, is that Martino going out? Yes, it is. Here comes Robinson bringing it up for the Squirettes. They're ahead 16-5 right now.
A little bit of a scoring drought for
Robinson to McCleary. Gets it inside. Can't handle by Joyce. Nice thought, but just pass was a little bit too far.
Couldn't handle the pass.
Let's say too far west. It got away from him. Delone back in her man-to-man. 5:30 left here before half. Shiraki brings it up. Phillips again. Back to Weimer. Phillips out front to number 11, Zerman. Shiraki's going to take a three. That's her second three. First points in a long time for the Vikings. Cut the lead to 16-8. Up comes Robinson. Looking for Meckley. Gets it to Meckley. She puts it on the floor. McCleary has it on the right wing. Puts it on the floor. Drives. Ball taken away. Weimer has it. She's going to the basket. Puts it up. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Robinson. She thought she had all ball, but they got the foul. That's team's first, her second, and it's going to send number 24 to the line here. She's shooting 80% from the line, by the way. First shot's up, and I jinxed her.
You jinxed her.
She misses the first one. She'll get another.
Might have a little blood.
I guess somebody does. Robinson's coming back in the game.
Although I don't see anybody attending to her.
No, maybe her shirt wasn't in or something. I don't know. Misses to both of them. Reese Meckley gets it. She's poked in the eye, but she keeps going. Guess she's okay. Robinson brings it up the court. So Greg has it. Over to Meckley. Meckley drives. She's being guarded. McCleary has it. McCleary to Meckley. Amelia Joyce has it to Robinson. She takes control. Gets it to Meckley. Meckley drives. Puts it on the floor. We got a foul on number 12. Mackenzie Miller, her first, team's third. Not a shooting foul, so Delone will bring it in. We're under 4 minutes here. Now we got McMaster coming into the game for Robinson. I guess everything's okay now.
That foul was on Phillips, Tony.
Oh, they give it to Phillips. Okay, second foul on Phillips. McCleary has it. Gets it into Meckley. She turns, lays it up. And it's good. She got it. And she's fouled. Who'd they call that? It's a fourth-team foul on Northern Lebanon.
So we're going to be shooting the rest of the quarter.
Phillips shot. Meckley's shot's missed. Now, we don't have to do that. Foul was on there, Mr. Knoll. Shiraki, Weimer's bringing it up now. Got Shiraki here in the wing. Delone will be shooting the rest of the way here in the quarter. Back to Weimer. She puts it on the floor.
Yeah, a little bit of a hold there by
McMaster.
Master.
Katie McMaster, her first foul, second team foul on Delone. Weimer has it, lays it up. Going to call a two-shot foul on somebody here.
I think that might have been Joyce.
Who they give that to? Maybe that part don't work anymore. I'm not getting who the foul's on.
Well, they had one up there. That's Joyce.
Yeah, we'll give it to Joyce, her first. And I must have really jinxed her.
Boy, when you jinx somebody, you really mean it.
She'll get one more. It's 18-8 with 3:31 left in here in the second quarter. Second shot. Missed that one too. They get the rebound. But ball's passed out of bounds as number 12 couldn't handle it, Miller. And Delone up that 10. They're going to have the ball here. The arrow does favor Delone right now. Phillips coming back into the game with 2 fouls. She's going to give Martino a break. Ball over to McCleary. She brings it up the court. Robinson not in the game with her 2 fouls. So Gregg has it. Puts it on the floor. Gets it inside to Meckley. Nice pass by Meckley over to number 11, Amelia Joyce.
Good court vision.
She stuck it in.
Looked over her shoulder and saw Joyce breaking for the basket.
That's 3. She has 11 points plus 3 assists. A long 3. Not there. Rebounded by Delone. Meckley has it. She's bringing it up court again. Cross court to Joyce. She puts it on the floor. Stops. Gets it back to Zoe Gregg. Not there. Rebounded by. Ball's out of bounds. Going to stay with Delone. That was a great shot.
That was a nice follow-up by McMaster.
Yeah, it was. And
grabbed the ball. Just didn't get the ball in the basket.
Timeout by Northern Lebanon. And Meckley got shaken up in that last play. She got nailed in the face here earlier, and then she got pushed really bad down there. But I think she's up and okay. It's 20-8 with not a lot of time left here in the second quarter. So in this quarter, Meckley has 4 and Joyce has 4. First time out of the game. Remember, big basketball week this week for Delone. Wednesday night, the boys play for the 2A crown at Gettysburg High School at 7:30. The girls will play either Thursday night here for 3rd place or Thursday night somewhere for the championship. Right now, we got Lancaster Catholic leading Susquehanna Township 9-8 in the first quarter. Delone will play either the winner or the loser of that game, depending on what they do here. Delone has the ball under their own basket right now. They also have, thanks Marty, they also have the arrow right now. 2:39 left. Delone will trigger it in. Into McCleary. She lays it up and in. Nice move off the basket, off the break there.
She ran the whole way around the circle, came through, picked up a screen, and was wide open.
Shiraki back out as the point guard.
Oh, nice block by Joyce.
And we got a foul after that. I think who they're going to call it on. It might be a 2-shot foul. Number 11 going to the line. Grace McCleary's first foul. Team's 4th. Both teams will be shooting the rest of the way here. Number 11 for Northern Lebanon will shoot 2. First one's up. Not there. But I jinxed the whole team. I don't know.
5 straight misses, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, they've been getting to the line and not making them. The coach looks a little frustrated over there. One more shot. Second shot. Got it.
Yeah, they got the lid off.
Katie McMaster to bring the ball up the court. Gets it to McCleary. McCleary puts it on the floor. Back over to McMaster. In the corner to gets it inside to Meckley. She puts it on the floor. Back to McCleary puts it up. Not there. Rebounded nicely by Phillips. She gives it up to Shiraki, and she brings it up the court with 2 minutes left in before half. Weimer has it on the point. Phillips turns around with 10-footer, not there. Rebounded by McCleary. For a freshman, she plays a tough game. Across the court to Gregg. McMaster has it. Brings it across the timeline, gets it to McCleary. Inside to Reese Meckley. They're going to call a foul on Meckley. No.
That's going to be on
number 11. Zerman. Team's fifth. Meckley will shoot 2 with 1:35 left. Meckley gets 2 shots. First shot's up. Not there. She'll get 1 more. Meckley's second shot is true. Meckley now has 12. And minute 30 left. Delone up 14. Shiraki has it out front. Covered by Gregg. A long 3. Rims out, not there. Again, Reese Meckley on the rebound, bringing it up the court. McCleary has it in the right corner. Out front to Amelia. Back to McCleary. We're under a minute now. Joyce has it. Joyce puts it on the floor. Gets it to Gregg. She takes a little 10-footer, not there. Rebounded by Weimer. Weimer takes it up the court, but she's fouled out front by McMaster. Katie's second and team's fifth. So number 24, Casey Weimer, will shoot 2. 44 seconds left. Weimer's first shot. Got it. Martino comes back into the game, and Zerman will sit down. Another shot. Rolls in. They're going to take Shiraki out of the game and bring in number 51, Hopkins. McCleary has it. We're 40 seconds left. McCleary gets it to Joyce. Inside to Meckley. Meckley puts it on the floor, drives. Spins, takes a 5 seconds. He called a 5 second. It was a stop and then dribble. There was no way that was 5 seconds. Wow.
You sure that wasn't an offensive?
No, he just teed up Coach Eckenrode. That's just making up for a bad call. That was a terrible call.
I don't know what it even was.
Well, he called 5 seconds, but there wasn't. 5 seconds didn't even go off the clock. So that's a team foul. Well, it doesn't matter. They're over 5 anyway. 2 shots for Northern Lebanon and the ball. That's good. They'll get 1 more. Second shot. Got them both. That was Weimer, and Northern Lebanon will take over the ball. Unbelievable call there. Wow. I'd have went with an offensive foul.
I would have too.
But it certainly wasn't 5 seconds.
I could have seen an elbow maybe in there somewhere.
Weimer takes it to the hole. Stops, lays it up. She's blocked. Northern Lebanon gets it back. Shiraki puts it on the ground. We're inside 10 now. Now there was a 5 second count. A long 3 at the buzzer, not there. And the Delone fans are a little rabid about the 5 second call that wasn't called there. 8 points and 11 points for Delone. Now it's 23-13. Points. Grace McCleary now has 7. Reese Meckley now has 12. Amelia Joyce has 4 for a total of 23.
Tony, that certainly was a strange series of events, but in any event, we got Zerman with 1, Siraki has 6, Weimer has 6 for a total of 13 at the half.
And Delone gets the arrow coming out to the second half, and right now we'll send it back to Bill and Luke for halftime festivities here.
Well, here at Delone, everyone is just trying to be the best version of themselves, and nobody's like slipping through the cracks. Like, everybody's just supportive of one another and trying to be the best student, best Catholic that they can be, best athlete, best musician. There's really something for everybody at Delone, and nobody's just like left out, not trying to be the best student they can be.
At Delone, we have a variety of things for different people, so no one's feeling like they can't accomplish what they want to accomplish. And no matter what route you go down, they supply you with the best necessary needs for you, so you really have no other option to be other than to be the best version of yourself.
I like how welcoming everyone is and how genuine the people are here.
I could not recommend Delone Catholic more to anyone who is considering transferring schools, coming to a new school, maybe you're just getting out of middle school, can't decide where to go to high school. Delone Catholic is the place to choose.
Dear Mom and Dad, I wanted to take a moment to genuinely thank you for the incredible gift of a Delone Catholic education. The support and sacrifices you make mean a lot to me.
Thank you for believing in my potential enough to invest in the school. I know you didn't have this same opportunity, and that truly inspires me to do my best every day.
It goes beyond just academics for me. Being able to explore and deepen my faith in this environment is incredibly important. The lessons here build more than just test scores. They instill real-world values.
My teachers are so kind and caring. Their dedication is incredible. I truly feel their mentorship is preparing me for college and beyond.
My coaches teach me about leadership and discipline, which makes me a stronger person, both on the court, on the stage, and in the classroom.
This education emphasizes leading a life rooted in moral integrity and faith. Those principles guide me through challenges and help me figure out the right path for my future.
The friendships I've developed here are invaluable. At another school, I might have not met such incredible people who consistently encourage me to do better.
Having friends who share similar values creates a strong sense of belonging for me. It's comforting to know I am part of this journey with others, and we help each other grow.
I am honestly so thankful for this opportunity. Your sacrifice has given me more than just a school. It has made me a part of a community that truly understands the importance of faith and deep connection.
Thank you, parents, for believing in me and supporting my path. I promise to use everything you've given me to build a positive and bright future.
I appreciate you both so much. Knowing you will always be there in my corner makes all the difference as I move forward towards my new endeavors. Love,
Jackie.
Colin.
I had to do something when my headaches were making my entire life a headache. My PCP was so good about it. We talked about my routines, like all the coffee I'm drinking and all the sleeping I'm not doing. We ruled some things out, and I made some changes. So far, fewer headaches. So good. My PCP specializes in me.
Find a PCP near you and connect to a network of nationally recognized care at upmc.com/PCP.
Sorry if you can hear us, we're having some technical difficulties here at the moment. Having some sound issues. Hello? Sorry, welcome back to the Shepherd Gym here at Delone Catholic High School. We might be having some sound issues. If you can hear, great. If not, we're going to talk through as we work through. We're going to work through this as I make some announcements. Upcoming live streams we're going to have Wednesday. We're going to be at Gettysburg for you for the boys game, and we're going to have the girls game wherever it is. If the girls lose tonight, it's going to be here. If they win tonight, the championship's going to be at a neutral site, and we'll work to give you those as best we can.
Okay, we're on. Excellent. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when I try to do this, do the tough technical stuff. Welcome back to the Shepherd Gym here at Delone Catholic High School. We're going to try to get the games. It looks like we're going to be able to. We're going to try to get Wednesday night's game for the boys' district championship game at Gettysburg against York Catholic, and we're going to try to get the next girls' game. If our girls win, we'll play the championship game at a neutral site on Thursday. If our girls lose, we'll play here in the third place game on Thursday. And we're going to do our best to get those to you, but stick with the social media to get to that, or to find out. I want to say thanks to everybody in the Squires Guild. I mentioned the individual places: Conewaga Contractors, Conewaga Enterprises, Donald B. Smith Roofing, the John Gasly Scholarship Foundation, Griffith Plumbing Services, the McSherrystown K, Trummer Family Dentistry, UPMC, CR3, American Exteriors, Hanover Auto Team, Mooney Law, Schmuck Lumber Company, and Wellspan Health. Thank you for supporting our Squires, and know that you can support us in the Squires Guild by the sponsorships, but also with sponsoring internships, having guest speakers, other participation through other events that we have, and through your prayers. I'm going to try to get a few more things before we hand back to the guys. We have a QR code to scan for our new initiative, Timeless Excellence, our next chapter. A lot of great details are coming out. We have 7 or 8 different domains that we're working on with that. A lot of new improvements coming up for the coming years with that. We have in the lobby, and I think a couple places throughout the school actually, we have an interactive wall of fame where it goes through academics, sports, other activities, both present and past stuff that we're doing. It's a great place to find out a lot of different things in the community here at Delone. We also have. Well, I think the guys are ready to go, so let's send it back to them.
And we're back here at Shep Gym. 23-13 at halftime score. Delone has the ball coming out at halftime. Coach Eckenrode assessed a technical foul there for questioning a 5-second call. But it didn't really cost Delone just 2 foul shots, and the possession didn't go anywhere. So they got away with just 2 foul shots in that technical. And
yeah, but with a 3 at the end of that, all of a sudden they're back in the game.
George says hello. He's listening. Hello, George. Hopefully we have a good outcome for you here in the second half. Delone up 10 entering the third quarter. And starters back in the court for both teams. Meckley triggered it into Robinson, and here we go. Cross court to Meckley. She shoots a 3 from downtown, not there. Rebounded by Phillips. She gives it up to Weimer. Weimer almost loses it, but gets controlled back. Puts it on the floor. gets it Shiraki. Shiraki thought about a three, puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, lays it up, and got it. Big screen up high, and Shiraki used it, went to the basket and scored. 23-15. Robinson gives it to Joyce. Joyce puts it on the floor. Greg has it. Looks inside to Meckley. Meckley out around the three-point line. Puts it on the floor. Nice pass to Robinson. She lays it up. She got it, and she's fouled.
She's fouled.
Took me a while to find number 5 on the score sheet here. She got it.
We don't have to look for it very often, do we?
First team foul. Now, I don't know who they called that on. Robinson will shoot
I think it was
one.
on
14. That's her third. Robinson's shot not there. 14 has 3 fouls. Delone back up 10. Shiraki going to shoot a long three. Not there. Rebounded. Whoa. A lot of people fall. Reese Meckley comes up with it. Shiraki with 3 fouls. Has to watch what she does here. She's going to still guard Meckley. Meckley has it. Cross court. And she's fouled. What did they call? Second team foul on Northern Lebanon. So Gregg to shoot 2. Her first one's up. Got it. She'll get one more. That foul was on number 12. Miller, her first. Team second. Gregg to get one more. Second shot, not there. Rebounded by
Miller.
Miller, yeah, okay. Back to Shiraki. She has 3 fouls. They're doing a lot of screening up high, trying to get people loose to drive to the hoop. Ball taken away by Delone. Delone can't save it, though. Robinson had it for a minute, but it got away from her. Triggering it in under their own basket. Shiraki has it on the left wing. Weimer has it now on the right wing, puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, lays it up. And we're going to have a foul here. Looks like number 20, Zoe Gregg, going to get her first foul, team's first foul. Weimer will go to the line for 2 shots. First shot, no, near rim miss. Tough night at the foul line for the Vikings. They'll get one more. They shot a lot of them. Second shot, that rolls in to make it 26-16.
Yeah, Tony, if they made half those foul shots, they'd be back in this game.
Robinson to Meckley. Meckley puts it on the floor, gives it back to Robinson. Gregg to McCleary. Back to Meckley. Meckley puts it on the floor, takes a screen. She loses the ball. No call. No call. Vikings take over. Shiraki gets it inside to Phillips. She backs in, gives it back to Shiraki. Shiraki with a 3. Not there. Rebounded nicely by Phillips. She puts it on the floor. She's going to be fouled.
I think that's going to be on Meckley, I believe.
That would be Reese's first if it is. 2 it is. Team's second. 2 shots for number 2, Phillips. She got it. She'll get one more. Yeah, they've shot a lot of foul shots tonight.
They have.
Get one more. 26-17 now. Second shot. She got them both. Meckley's going to take the ball up the court. She's going to be guarded by number 12 now, Miller. Meckley gets it under the basket, stops, turns, lays it up and in.
Yeah, she initially got the pass. She was a little too far underneath and then stepped back and laid it up.
Nice pass by Amelia Joyce. Oh, there was a big walk there, no call. Phillips has it in the lane, lays it up, not there, gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Delone, but it's going to be a foul. I think that's Robinson's third. If it's Robinson, it is. Jocelyn's third foul, third team foul. 4:35 left here in the third quarter. Let's see how long he goes with Robinson. A three shot, not there. Rebounded by Meckley. Meckley gets it up to Gregg. Gregg puts it on the floor. Back to McCleary. McCleary to Robinson.
Not a foul away from the ball.
Number 2.
On Phillips.
Phillips is third. She looks a little befuddled there. I didn't see it, but I wasn't looking back there. That was off the ball. Delone has it. Into Meckley. Meckley back to Joyce. Joyce across to McCleary. McCleary drives, gets it to Robinson. Over to Joyce, back to Meckley. Meckley with a long three, not there. Ball's knocked around, picked up by number 12, Miller, for Northern Lebanon, and here they come up the court. 4 minutes exactly left here in the third quarter. Score still at 10 for Delone. Shiraki gets to Miller. Miller, nice shot. She has a nice shot from 15 feet. That was Phillips.
That was one of the few open looks they've had in this game.
Phillips made the shot. Let's see who told the timeout there. (28-20). Both teams have 3 fouls here in the third quarter. The arrow favors Northern Lebanon right now. 3 fouls for Shiro Phillips, 3 for Shiraki, and for Delone, Jacqueline Robinson with 3. Katie McMaster with 2.
Low scoring affair going on over with Lancaster Catholic and Susquehanna.
Yeah,
17-16 at halftime.
17-16 at halftime, Lancaster Catholic by 1. This is 28-20, 3:32 left, and it looks like they're going to put a little bit of a pressure on here. McCleary brings it up the court, guarded by Shiraki. Gregg going to take a three, knocks it down. Went to the top of the key and nailed it. Shiraki brings it up. Weimer has it out front. Gets the cross court to Shiraki. She thought about it. Gets it inside to number 20. Lays it up, not there. Meckley on the rebound. Gets it out to Gregg. Offensive foul.
Well, Tony, I did see a little bit of an arm in there pushing with a push off.
McCleary's second, team's fourth. And number 12 is going to come back in the game here for Northern Lebanon. And let's see who goes out. Number 20 is going to take a seat. Martino goes out, and number 12, McMiller, comes in. Shiraki going to bring it up the court with 2:55 left here in the third quarter. Delone up 11. Again, they're doing that high screen. We got a hold on somebody in there. Why is she? Oh, that is the 5th foul on Delone. 4th foul for Robinson.
That was on Robinson. That's her 4th.
2 shots. Ball rolls in. Is that Weimer shooting? It is. Robinson's going to come out, and Isabella Vitale coming into the game. Weimer to get another one. Got them both that time. Thank God for foul shots. McCleary brings it. Delone calls a timeout. That's their first.
They said Lebanon called that.
Lebanon called it? They didn't have the ball.
They pointed that way.
Yeah, but I saw Jerry call it. Again, Delone's up 9. So they get the ball on the sideline here. 2:44 left in the third quarter, 31-22 Delone. McCleary takes it. She's going to have to take over the point now. Batali's going to take a long two. Rolls around and goes in.
A friendly rim.
A three, not there. Rebounded by Delone. Meckley has it, brings it up the court. Gets it to McCleary. She brings it up quickly. Stops. Spin dribbles. Oh, nice move by Amelia. Joyce puts it in.
Little step back jumper.
6 points for Joyce. Delone opens a 13-point lead under 2 minutes in the third quarter here. Shiraki. Gets it inside to Miller. Rolls it off, not there. Rebounded. Oh, comes back out to Shiraki. A 3-point shot. Got it by number 11. 51, I'm sorry. Hopkins hit that. And a timeout by Northern Lebanon. 35-25, so no really change from halftime where it was a 10-point lead. Minute 36. Robinson with 4 fouls on the bench for Delone. Cherokee and Phillips both have 3 for Northern Lebanon. Delone already committed 5 fouls and 3 fouls for Northern Lebanon in this quarter. So some scoring from some unexpected people there for Delone in that little bit of a run. 2 for Vitale. Greg has 4. Joyce with 6. Meckley with 14, and Robinson has 2. Delone has the ball. Again, ours still favors, and we're going to get a little bit of a press here, I think.
Well, they were a little slow getting into it.
Well, they figure Robinson's out of the game. McCleary's a freshman. They're going to press her. Reese Meckley has it. Puts it on the floor. To Greg. Vitale has it. Goes to the hole. Stops. Gets it back. Nice give and go.
Nice give and go.
Greg got it and laid it home. We're down to 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Delone up 12. Into the corner. Another 3-point shot. Not there. Rebounded. Where'd that foul come from? Going to call it on Reese Meckley, I think.
It's on Meckley.
First, second.
No, 1-1.
Who'd they call it on?
Looked like 11 he called.
No, it was Meckley. So said and number 12 is going to shoot 2 shots. That's Mackenzie Miller. First shot's up. Not there. You keep missed fouls too, or just made fouls?
I wasn't, but
yeah,
I wish I was.
Quite a number of foul shots for
it's
Northern
significant
Lebanon.
to the game.
Miller comes into the game. Martino sits down. Second shot, got that one. Delone up 11 here with 53 seconds left. A little bit of a press here by Northern Lebanon. McCleary brings it up. Meckley puts it on the ground, across to McCleary. She loses the ball for a second, picks it back up. She has it. Meckley has it out front. Puts it on the floor, drives to the hole, stops, lays it up, not there. Weimer has it. They're going to call a foul on Delone, but it's a two-shot foul. They're shooting fouls.
I believe it's on McCleary.
McCleary's third. Weimer will shoot two. First shot's up. Got it. They got to be up no close to 20 foul shots now. Shiraki's going to take a seat for a little bit, and number 11, Zerman, back in the game. One more shot for. She got them both. Vitale has it. Gets it up the court to Joyce. Puts it on the floor. Back to Zoe Gregg. Into Meckley. Nice pass across to Vitale. She lays it up. She can't make it. Picks it up. They got a foul on number 12. That's not a shooting foul. Delone will maintain possession.
Well, Tony, I have 14 made foul shots.
Yeah. Wow.
And we know they missed at least half.
Yeah. Who was that foul? Number 12, Mackenzie Miller, her second. Can't make it go. Joyce lays it up. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Delone with a 14-point quarter to make it 37. And 15-point quarter for Northern Lebanon, giving them 28. Scoring, Grace McCleary with 7. Jocelyn Robinson with 2. 14 points for Reese Meckley. 6 points for Amelia Joyce. Let's see, 6 points for Zoe Gregg. 2 points for Vitale, and that makes it 37.
Well, Tony, reset here. I've got Weimer with 13, Hopkins with 3, Shiraki with 6, Miller 1, Zerman 1, and Phillips with 4. And I got Shiraki and Phillips with 3 fouls each.
Yep. Grace McCleary has 3. Jocelyn Robinson has 4. Reese Meckley has 2. 4. So let's see if when he's going to pull the trigger and put Robinson back in the game here. So Delone's up 9 going into the final quarter here. Remember, Thursday night the girls will play either here against, if they lose, against Susquehanna Township or Lancaster Catholic, and if they win, they'll play the winner at an undisclosed location. The ball's going to be going over to Northern Lebanon here to start the fourth quarter. I don't see Robinson out there. Vitale's still out there for Delone. And the ball comes into Weimer. I don't see Shiraki out there on the court right now. Taking their time. Get it inside. Ball's going to be a 3, a long 3. Not there. Rebounded by Northern Lebanon. Ball's oh! McCleary smacks her head, and it's a jump ball. It's going to go over to Delone. She says she's okay.
That's a rough and tumble play there.
Meckley gives it to McCleary. Gregg has it. Drives to the basket. Stops. Lays it up. And she got it.
She wouldn't yield that ball, Tony. She pulled it away and laid it up.
Joyce makes it 11-point lead again for Delone. Miller. Phillips, I'm sorry. Now Weimer has it. Shiraki's going to take a long 3. Got it. Cuts the lead to 8. McCleary brings it up the court. Gregg has it into Meckley. Meckley gives it to Joyce. Joyce lays it home. Not again. 10 points for Amelia Joyce. Great feed by Meckley that time. Phillips takes a 15-footer. She's tough from there. Cuts it to 8 again. McCleary bringing it up the court. McCleary drives, gets it across to Zoe Gregg. Not there. Rebounded by Meckley. She stops, lays it up. No.
We have a push in there somewhere. And Phillips.
I think they're going to call it on Meckley. Her third. Team's first. Meckley now has 3. 6:13 to go. A load of foul shots for Northern Lebanon here. Shiraki brings it up the court. Phillips. Weimer takes it to the hole, lays it up, not there. Rebounded. She gets her own rebound, lays it up, not there again. Again, Northern Lebanon comes out with it. Weimer takes it to the hole with the left hand and got it. Cuts it to 6. McCleary brings it up. I think coach should get a timeout here. Looks like these girls are pretty tired out there. Vitale with the ball. Over to McCleary. Gregg has it into Reese Meckley. Meckley spins. She loses it. She's grabbed, no call. Weimer takes it to the hole, lays it up. Nice block.
See Robinson coming back in the game.
Coming back in the game for Vitale here at the 5:12 mark. 6-point lead for Delone. Meckley thought she was fouled down there at the other end, no call. Long 3, got it. That was Shiraki, and the lead's cut to 3. Timeout, Delone. $10-point quarter against a 6-point quarter for Delone so far. It was a Squires timeout. That was our second. (41-38). This game has tightened up here in the last couple minutes. Amelia Joyce with 10 points now. Lancaster Catholic's opened up a little bit of a lead there, 28-21 against Susquehanna Township in the third quarter at Susky Township tonight. Whoever wins that game will play the winner of this game at an undisclosed location Thursday night. If Delone Catholic loses tonight, they will be right back here Thursday night for the third and fourth place game. Robinson back in the game, and that means Northern Lebanon is going to pull their press back. But they're holding Meckley something awful in there. Ball comes into Meckley. Now they finally call the foul. Number 20 is going to get the foul, Martino. Her first, or second, I'm sorry, team's first. .12 comes back in the game.
Miller back in the game.
McCleary has it, back into Meckley. Meckley spins. Not there, rebounded by Joyce. She stops, lays it up and in. Big rebound by
offensive rebound.
Amelia Joyce.
Stepped into the lane and laid her up.
Cuts a little bit of the momentum here. Gets it back to a 5-point lead.
Badly needed basket there.
Shiraki puts it on the floor, gets it to Weimer. Weimer drives, nothing there. Gets it inside, the ball's knocked out of bounds. They're going to stay with Northern Lebanon with 4:14 left. Each team with one team foul. Now the arrow favors the Squires right now, Squirettes. Ball's out near the cafeteria somewhere.
It's out in the parking lot.
So we got it back here, and here we go. Another long three, not there this time. Rebounded by Weimer. She spins. Shiraki has it again. Puts it on the floor. Another three. That's long. Rebounded finally by Delone. Gets it across to McCleary. McCleary drives. Going the whole way to the basket. Stops, lays it up, and got it.
Is it on the floor?
They're going to give her the continuation? I guess not.
No, they called it on the floor. 11.
That was
Zerman,
her second foul. Reese Meckley from three. Air ball. 51 gets the rebound, and here they come up. We're under 4 minutes, 3:45 left. Shiraki has it out front. She's been hot. Puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, lays it up. Not there. Rebounded nicely by number 12, Mackenzie Miller, and she sticks it back home. 43-40. Robinson brings it up the court. She goes to the basket. Cross court to Meckley. She stops, lays it up and in. So Delone answers right back with 3:15 left. Shiraki has it out front. She's been tough out there. A long three, not there. Shiraki gets a rebound.
Tie up.
Oh, they're going to call a foul. Going to call a foul on Robinson. That's it for her. Her fifth foul. Second team foul on Delone.
Looked more like a tie-up to me, Tony. But
yeah, it was a tie-up.
What do I know? Jared's taking a timeout, I believe.
Yep. His third. There's exactly 3 minutes left. That was not a shooting foul. Delone's second foul of the quarter. Robinson now out of the game with 3 minutes left. See if that looms big for Delone. 31-22 now. Lancaster Catholic leads Susquehanna Township in the fourth quarter.
We'll see if they come out and press the freshmen.
Yeah, well, they do. They have to put Reese out front, I would think. Meckley sitting at 16 points right now. Delone does have the arrow. The all-important arrow has Delone. Katie McMaster into the game for Meckley, or for Robinson.
Watch your cutters.
A three ball from the corner, not there. Rebounded by McCleary. Big rebound. She gets it over to Meckley. Meckley brings it into the forecourt. Gives it to Greg. Greg has it taken away, but she's fouled over there by number 14, Shiraki, and that's her fourth. Third team foul. Greg will trigger it in. 2:41 left. Over to Greg. Joyce. Joyce gives it to McMaster. McMaster to McCleary. McCleary puts it on the floor. Gets loose. Gets it across to Reese. Reese puts it on the floor, drives, lays it up. Wildly not there. Rebounded by Joyce, and she's fouled by somebody in there.
Another fine rebound.
Team's fourth, and Delone will be shooting the rest of the way. And I think that was Phillips' fourth foul. Joyce will shoot two. First shot's up. No, not there. She'll get one more. 2:20 left in this game. Robinson on the bench for Delone with 5 fouls. Joyce will get one more shot. Her second shot's up. Not there. Rebounded by number 2, Phillips. And here comes
Weimer.
Weimer pulls it back out front, gets it to Shiraki. Shiraki puts it on the
She's
floor.
gonna shoot.
She's been hot. Number 11 has it now out front. Taking a little bit of time. Shiraki has it back. We're under 2 minutes now. Weimer has it out front to Shiraki. Puts it on the floor, drives, gets it inside to Miller. She's tied up. Going to be going over to Delone here with 1:50 left. Get ready for the press now from ball goes to McMaster. McMaster brings it up the court. In the corner to Joyce. Puts it on the floor, gets it across to McCleary. 140. McCleary puts it on the floor. Gets the ball to Greg. Greg to Reese Meckley. Meckley across court to McCleary. McCleary to McMaster. Delone chewing up some valuable time here. Joyce has it. Gets it back to Greg. Greg brings it out front. Inside to Joyce. Lays it up and got it. Give and go.
What a nice lead pass.
We're under a minute and it's 7-point lead for the Squirettes. Inside to Miller, or Phillips. The ball comes off Delone with 51.5 seconds left. Vikings will have it on the sideline. Joyce has 14 points and back out to Shiraki out front. They're going to call a foul on Joyce. Her second, team's third, and that's going to send number 24 to the line. Another timeout by Northern Lebanon. That's their fourth. 46 seconds left, 47-40. A little bit of a recap. Delone shooting 2 fouls the rest of the way. There's only 3 team fouls on Delone. And right now
Northern
it's
Lebanon has Phillips and Shiraki with 4 fouls each. So
remember, the winner here goes and plays the winner of the Lancaster Catholic Susquehannock Township game, which is the 33-27 score right now in favor of Lancaster Catholic for the district championship. The loser will play a third place game. If Delone ends up losing this game, the game will be here. If Delone wins, it'll be at a location to be announced later. Okay, 33-31 we just heard. Delone bringing Meckley, Gregg, Joyce, McMaster, and McCleary out on the court. And the starters are out there for, except for number 51, Riley Hopkins is in the game. So Weimer will shoot 2 here. First shot's up. She got it. She'll get 1 more. Cuts the lead to 6 with 46 seconds left. Second shot. She got them both. McCleary has it, working against the press. Brings it up.
did a nice job.
Meckley has it out front. And the Joyce. Joyce is fouled by, that's going to be all for her. 24 seconds left. Joyce is going to go to the line 4-2. Joyce for 2 shots. Delone took 22 seconds off the clock with that possession. 20 comes back into the game. Martino, Delone up 5. Still a 2-possession game. Joyce to shoot 2. First one's up. Long rear miss. She'll get another one. Joyce with 14 points in this game. Second shot's up. She got that one. Up comes Shiraki. Tries to go to the basket, lays it up. Not there. Rebounded by Delone. Meckley has it, gets it out to McCleary. McCleary's fouled by Shiraki, and that's going to be her fifth.
Going to be her fifth, too.
Delone up 6 with 12.5 left. McCleary going to the line 4-2.
Well, we were looking for that second scorer tonight, and I think we found her.
Yeah.
Tonight.
15 points by Joyce.
Yeah.
McCleary for 2 shots. First one's up. She got it. Comley for a freshman, her 8th point of the night. She'll get one more, and it's now a 3-possession game. McCleary gets one more, her second shot. She got them both. Big shots for the freshman. 12 points left. Weimer brings it down. She stops at the 3-point area and fires one up. Not there. Ball knocked around, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Northern Lebanon, but there's only 3.2 down. It looks like Delone's going to play Thursday night for the 4A championship in District 3. A long shot by Weimer, not there, and the game's over, and the Squirettes have walked away with a 50-42 win here. 14-point quarter and a 13-point quarter. Let's go over the scoring here real quick. Grace McCleary with 9. Jocelyn Robinson with 2. Reese Meckley with 16. 15 points for Amelia Joyce, who took it over here in the second half. 6 points for Zoe Gregg and 2 points for Isabel Batawi for a total of 50.
Well, for Northern Lebanon, Tony, I have a high score by Casey Wyman, 17. And then Shiraki has 12 with Phillips 6, Zerman 1, Miller with 3, and Hopkins with 3.
Okay.
For a total of 42.
So Delone's going to play Thursday night against the winner, Lancaster Catholic Susquehanna Township. That's 33-31 right now at a location to be determined. Remember, Wednesday night, Delone Catholic plays at 7:30. The boys up at Gettysburg High School for the 2A championship. We're going to try to do those games. You're going to have to listen to the media here to see what's going on. We're going to try to do both games. Mike, thanks for sitting in tonight. Great job. Bill, great job in the camera. Luke, for DCBN, remember, keep your eye on Delone Catholic Athletics website to see what's going on with these games. Delone, the final tonight, 50-42. They will play for the 4A championship Thursday night. Good night, everybody.